Hello YouTube, this is Artemis here, and tonight was my second class for the SG Seekers, Summerlin Grove Seekers program, and I'm really enjoying the class. I'm enjoying the people that's in the class. Tonight we discussed what's normal. What do you consider normal? Are you out of the broom closet? What do you celebrate? Is there any significant Sabbaths or holidays or celebrations that you celebrate? What is a path? So let's go back to what is normal. What is normal? I believe that normal is in the hands of the beholder. I believe there's a social normal, but is social normalization? I'm guessing that's kind of a word. If not, we're making it up. Anyway, is that right? I have a feeling it's not. My normal may not be what your normal is. Your normal might not be what your brother's or sister's normal is. Social normal is also environmental. And what I mean by that is a social normalization for where I live may not be the same as where, Florida or California. Is it socially okay to be other than Christian in the South? My beliefs is yes. But the social norm is it says it's not. Just ponder that for a minute. When I say normal is in the hands of the beholder, that means everybody has their own idea of normal. Everybody. Your normal could be eating a bologna and cheese and pickle sandwich, and I'm like, ooh, you put pickles on that? That's just not normal, For example, down in the South, we fix cornbread stuffing. It's a little off topic, but just bear with me. We fix cornbread stuffing. That's our normal. That's how we fix it. But if you go up north and you tell them you want cornbread dressing, they're going to look at you like you are an idiot. They're going to look at you like, what are they talking about? They have no idea what it is. Their norm is bread dressing. And the reason I know this is my daddy was a Yankee and my mama had to fix both dressings at Thanksgiving. Yeah. And by the way, bread dressing's gross. Just saying. Anyway. So, that was my answer for what is normal. Normal, to me, is in the hands of the beholder. Everybody's got their own norm. Are you out of the broom closet? For the most part, I would say yes. For a long time, my closest friends and my mother knew I was wicked. Recently, I got married. I had a hand fasting. And there were some issues with some people in the family that didn't want anything to do with that. And hurt me really bad, and to this day, I still have not forgave them. Truly forgive them. I mean, I've talked to them. I've been social and cordial, but I've got to find it in myself to forgive them. But yes, for the most part, I'm out of the closet. So, yeah, for the most part, I'm out. What is your path? What is a path? That can be different spiritualities, different courses of things you want to do in life. A path is a journey, a self-discovery, something that you have to work towards. It's not just going to come overnight. My path is different than anybody else's path. What I experience is going to be different than what everybody else experiences. Not to say I'm right or wrong, not to say anybody else is right or wrong. But my path is in Wicca. Now, somebody can say, "Oh, well, I'm a shaman." That's awesome. Great for you. My path may lead me somewhere that I don't think, let me rephrase this. My journey may lead me to places that I myself don't see me going. And the reason I'm saying this is because I've had some dreams or some astral, I don't know if you'd say projection or astral travel. Here recently. And and I'm really been contemplating on what it means. I'm kind of taking a step back and seeing kind of where it's going. My spiritual path may be heading for a diversion. I don't know. But I shall follow. I shall go where it leads me. Other things we talked about was, somebody brought up, paganism and Christianity. And, we're kind of talking about them, that paganism was around long before Christianity was. And what you would call modern day religion. There was no Bible, there was no scarce documents. The people knew the earth. They knew the land that they lived on. They watched the seasons. Their spirituality was in everything around them. And when Christianity came through, they took and adapted different aspects of paganism into the Christian religion. And that's why and where Christian holidays match up so closely to pagan holidays, to Sabbaths. For instance, like Yule and Christmas, and if you're like me, you celebrate Yulemas. A mixture of the both. Easter and Ostera, Samhain and Halloween. It's just somebody had mentioned that, and we were talking to them about, where everything pretty much came from. I am planning on getting the book for this class because I really want to follow along more closely to what is being said and being taught. Journals and stuff. I want to be able to go back and write out what I think, or what's going on in the class more accurately. To show you guys, I'm doing these videos on here, but I'm also taking notes in this. The Witch's Composition Book by Amy Kasari. This is what it... Hold on. See if I can do it. This is what it looks like. And then you have... Hard to do this one-handed. Give me a minute. You have this. Let's see. Cause see, I can't turn my phone around or flip the camera for some reason when it's in video mode, which is just stupid. But anyway. Here's what the pages look like. Little cauldron, sun. So yeah, I'm taking notes in that. I'm also doing these videos. So I will be adding this to the channel. There will be some more series coming out that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Tuesday YouTube Pagan Challenge. If you haven't watched the first one, it's already up. Wednesdays, every other Wednesday is going to be the SG Seekers class, which is what this video is on. And Thursdays is going to be Thursday Knowledge. And I'm just going to go over some basic stuff on those days. And I'm trying to keep the channel updated. Trying to make it look a little bit more presentable. Yeah. So if you guys like this, please give me a subscribe. Like the video. It helps greatly. And blessed be y'all. Have a good night.